I'm really good. And again, I appreciate you checking in. But it's also kind of unimportant how I feel. What is important is how I perform, and I really do feel that way. Coming into practice today, going out there tomorrow, getting some kicks in. That's really all I've been looking forward to since the game on Sunday. And again, taking it one kick at a time has always been a part of why we have sustained success over a long period of time. And we're not going to change anything about that now. We're going to continue to take it one kick at a time and just keep getting to work.
Have you found any common thread missed kicks of late? Okay, is there anything consistent with it, or is it just each kick has its own individual little thing that didn't go quite right?
Well, if you just take the 10,000-foot view and you look at where all the kicks have gone, they've gone just wide left. So, and you just mentioned it, at the exact same time, each kick kind of lives in its own world. But the adjustment is pretty clear. I just need to make it a point not to let the ball carry to the left. So, that's something that we're going to continue working on in practice.
Justin, you talked about after the game when you did make that 54-yarder, you made an adjustment going into that. Can you feel like that kind of repeating that adjustment is kind of the fix you need?
Again, each kick kind of lives in its own world. You have to take it for what it's worth in that moment. So, on that 54-yarder, we made it a point to, like I described after the game, we made it a point to change our aiming point, and that one worked out for us. Just given the conditions on that particular kick, that was, that was the strike that we needed in that moment. But moving forward, the principles remain the same. It's foot-to-ball contact, finishing downfield with my swing, seeing the ball and striking the ball, picking the ball clean off the ground, and we will do those things. We just need to carry them over. I need to carry them over from practice to the game.
When you've had as much success as you've had throughout your career, you're in this spot now where you're having more misses than you're accustomed to. I mean, how have you dealt with the reality of the situation that is right now?
Yeah, I do take it very personally. Anytime I leave a kick out there, it bothers me. For all the fans, supporters, coaches, players, anybody that cares about Ravens football, believe me when I say nobody takes it more personally than I do. Nobody is more affected than me when I miss a kick. So yeah, I take it really personally. At the exact same time, my particular line of work requires, in my opinion, that I compartmentalize my feelings and I leave them to the side, and I focus on the action of kicking the ball and not the consequence. So as difficult as that may be at times, that is the challenge that I'm facing right now. That's my only option, is just continue to work and focus on the action, focus on the process, and let the results take care of themselves after just putting in the work.
Just also guys working on the snap, hold, maybe just something we don't see normally. Was there any particular attention to that paid after Sunday, or is that just something we don't normally see?
I think that would just fall under the category of stuff that you guys might not normally be privy to. We tend to work on all the aspects of our operation. Anytime like today was a day we were not kicking or punting or snapping live during team periods. But even on those days where we're not having, quote unquote, heavy workload, we still make it a point to just get together and kind of talk through our process and stay dialed in.
How have you felt about the snap, hold, just consistency, I guess, throughout this season?
Yeah, Nick and Jordan are doing a good job. They're doing a good job, and whenever I miss a kick, it's because I let one get away. And I've said this before, and whenever we make kicks, it's because all of us are doing exactly what we need to do to make kicks.
What does it mean to you to have John have your back the way he did this week? You look around the league, other coaches bring in kickers, you've obviously earned a long runway with incredible success that you have in a track record. But still, the league, it can be ugly at times, and guys will be fine, I got to move on. But for him to have your back the way he did this week, what does that mean?
Yeah, I do appreciate that. And it's something that I will be making it a point to reward. You know, that's something that all of us make it a point to do, is we reward the confidence that our coaches and our teammates place in each one of us as individuals. And you know, again, that's part of being a team, is having each other's back the way that you know, Harbs has all of our backs, that I know my teammates do, and that, you know, that I will also be doing for them whenever you know, whenever things are going really well and whenever things are not going so well. I mean, that's part of being a team, and especially this team specifically, we've always made it a point to maintain you know, our culture, our standards. So, you know, I'll leave it at that.